Hi folks, I hope everybody's doing good. Today I'm going to show you guys the GEC Tidioute Black Plum Bone Viper. The number 47 pattern that I picked up a couple weeks ago from Taz out in the UK, my good buddy Taz. But before we do that, let me give a big thank you to all the people that gave me the well wishes for my health issues, the big chronic back pain. But I got some good news on that front, and I'll explain it while we do a quick spin around the block. Yesterday, I signed up for what's called a spinal cord simulator implant, and it's a trial run where they surgically put two leads in up by your spinal cord, and the purpose is to scramble. It's set at a certain frequency, and it's to scramble the pain signals from your lower body up to your brain. And it has like a 80% success rate. So I figured I'd give that a try instead of going for the full-blown back surgery. So I signed up for that. I'm not sure what the cost is going to be. Even if my insurance covers it, I'll have to pay the full deductible, which is a big chunk of cash. But anyway, it's very promising, and I'll let you know how that goes as it progresses. But the biggest thing is my pain management doctor was able to prescribe me a medication that kind of knocks off the excruciating part of the pain. I'm still under a lot of pain, but it soothes out the nerve so it doesn't go into them impulsive spikes that get you in where, your leg just cramps up and you can't sleep. So last night was the first night I actually got 5 hours sleep in 2 months, believe it or not. So, but anyway, I'll let you guys know how that progresses. I know there's a lot of my friends and subscribers that have back pain. So the graphics department was hard at work. If you want to check out one of these stimulators, just go to hf10.com and take a look at it. Now, the other thing before we look at the plum bone, one of our subscribers, Todd, asked me to show him again because I didn't flip the blade open and closed on this. He's thinking on purchasing one. And this is a Parker Little Bandit. And as you'll see, it's got plenty of snap. Let's see, let's move this light up a little bit. Now, I don't know if you're planning, Todd, on buying this for a carry, because I just weighed it, and it's 4 ounces. I bought mine just for a show model because I like the etch, and it's from the 80s when kind of when I was in my prime, I guess you could say. So I got a lot of knives from the 80s that I seen around in that time period. And this was one I always wanted to own. Beautiful color bone. Now the fit and finish isn't perfect, but I didn't expect it to be. As you'll see, if we can get it to focus in here, there's quite a big gap there. And on this one here, Todd, that gap, I don't know if you can see that, has a little blade wobble, little blade play. So now if I were to buy this as an EDC, I would just wrap it with a hammer and hope I could tighten it up a little bit. But I'm sure that's probably a hit and miss defect. So it might be before you buy it, make sure you get a picture of the back side here and check for a gap up there. Because I usually do that when I look to buy one. I'll check for a gap. And if there is a gap, you're usually going to get a little blade play. But as you can see, brass bolsters, really nice action. It's smooth for a Parker. A lot of your Parker knives are a little irky-jerky. This one's pretty smooth, and as you'll see, it locks up pretty good. It's a little proud on the spring here. But all in all, you know, I'm real happy with this. $35. I didn't expect perfection. And I love the brass bolsters and the hunter style handle. I think it's a 4-inch handle. Four-inch handle with a 3¼ inch blade, probably. So, but anyway, there you go, Todd. Man, I'm just bumping into everything over here. Yeah, I'd recommend it if you can find one at a decent price. Plenty of snap going down. Pretty centered. Really good lockup. It is a little irky-jerky from this part up here on the close. You'll see how it kind of rifles into that pause position. But there you go, Todd. Hope you buy one, and I hope you find a good one and enjoy it. Let's check out the GEC Plum Viper. That's what we're all here for. First, let's check out the tube. And with the Plum Viper, you get the darker hat pin. Nice and sweet there. Look at that snake, looks a little pissed off. So we get that. Now the tube art isn't real fancy with this one. I was kind of hoping you'd get a Viper on there. But there's your model number, 470120, 0 for Warncliffe. Single blade, made in 2020. Oh, man. Yes, I am getting old. So let's pull out the Viper. Now this camera and the lighting ain't going to do it much justice. I had this knife out on the patio when it was sunny today. And it really shows the color of the plum much better. Here, we got to get Buffalo Bill out there. Buffalo Bill hasn't been out there in a while. And if we can get the lighting right, yes, okay. That is what you call black plum bone. And let's clean it up a little bit. Where'd my cloth go? I love improvising on these videos. Should have cleaned up the knife first. And let's try it again. Now this is a knife it kind of was my grail, or one of the grail knives that I always wanted. However, it was something I could do without because I wasn't going to pay the eBay prices. But my good friend over there in the UK, Andy, or Taz, found me one at a really good deal. And I'm so glad I bought it because look at the color of that plum. This is the only one I liked. I didn't like the burlap or the wood ones because the plum bone has the Viper etch, as you can see. Is that a beautiful knife or what? And let's take a look at the other side here. Whoops. I'm a flawed man. My body's breaking down and I can't even do a video without dropping shit. Now this side isn't as translucent as you'll see, but that's the pile side, so who cares? Am I going to use this is the question everyone's going to ask. I don't think so. Only because I have the Rough Rider Swayback that I use, which is a sweet knife. This one has blade play in it, but I've smacked it with the hammer a few times, tightened it up. And I also have a lion steel. Man, look at all the dust. This stuff's been sitting out here for weeks. Lion steel for a user. So this is just going to be something as a collector piece. I'm really happy with the coloring up here and the coloring around the edges. Let's see if we can get it. We had that one angle where it was really nice. Beautiful badge shield. And of course, the Warncliffe blade. There we go. So it's in addition to my GEC collection. As far as my GEC collection, I only buy the ones that I really, really like. I know some people go out and try and get every GEC that comes out. However, you got to have a lot of money to do something like that. Jigging is pretty cool on it. Very basic Warncliffe. There's a slight swedge and small nail nick. But let's put it in the hand and see what we got. We're at 12 and a half minutes here. Hopefully I won't drop anything continually. Let's see if we can get just the right angles. And you'll see the jigging. It's pretty good. Nice polish on the bone. This one is near flawless, no gaps. Lots of walk and talk right down the middle. Look at that color on the show side. Unbelievably nice. Still, even when you take it outside in the sunlight, it's even... This one's a little darker. This side. Now, of course, we got 1095 carbon. Tidioute cutlery. Made in the USA. GEC carbon. There's your model number, 470120. Kind of a flat brush grind satin finish. One of the coolest etches you'll ever see. A little bit of a swedge at the top. Let's see how the spring sits. Is it proud? Nice and flush. Good lock up. No blade wobble. Nice and clean inside. You pulled it off again, Taz. The pull on it, probably a 5, very light. Although it is stronger, and I shouldn't say 5, probably 6. It's stronger than the TC15s that just came out. These here. This is another one, you take this outside. You'll see this one. I love this orange Osage wood. In fact, I would like if, I know Slick Slicer has been real busy, but if you're watching this, Slick, can we get David Kidd and Lee White to maybe do an Osage orange Taylor Eyewitness Barlow? Couple customs for us? That would be so sweet. But yeah, this is a fun knife to use here. But today is the Viper show. Nice Swayback handle. Let's see how it fits in the little pudgy hands. A little choil up there. Fits good. The Swayback, I don't know if I've ever really been a super fan of that style. I like the Warncliffe, but it's really comfortable on the reverse cut if you're drawing it towards you, doing some carving because of the angle of the handle. As far as blade thickness, can't stop shaking here. It's pretty thick. I don't have a caliper, but nice and thin up at the top. Wicked point on there if you need to pierce. So my friends, tell me what you think about the number 47 Viper in black plum bone. Let's put it over here, back where it was. And we'll just go out with a quick sweep down. So Todd, pick up your little bandit. It's a nice knife. Really cool etch on it. I'm kind of kicking myself because I didn't buy the one that was a little more expensive. That had the box. But that's only because I bought that for a collector piece. If you're buying it just to carry every day, go for the $35 one without the box rather than the $50 with. And let's take another look at some Warncliffes. I want to thank all my new subscribers that just joined. I've been reading all the comments and watching the subscriber list go up. I'm up to 400 now. So that's something to celebrate. If this spine stimulator doesn't cost too much, I'm probably going to do another giveaway real soon. So everyone stay tuned. They have beautiful Victorinox. And then over here is, I forgot to put this in there. One of our subscribers and watchers bought one just like this. I didn't ask him what number he got, but he collects the 25 pattern. And he said he fell in love with them bone handles. And I don't blame him. Same thing happened to me. Anyway, take care, my friends. Peace. Bye-bye.